Hey, it's Jay Atluski, Desert Home Premier. Item number 4 this week. So, recap. Don't compare yourself to others. You're your own person. You understand why you're in this business. Don't buy every shiny penny. It's just kind of a metaphor for all of these calls, emails that we get from people. Buy this, buy that. It'll make you $1 million. Don't pay your taxes. God, please pay your taxes. Put that money aside, at least out of every check. And if nothing else, monthly or quarterly, you need to be putting it aside, because every quarter you need to pay it. This week, number 4, try to do everything yourself. Boy, this is, for a newer agent, this is a tough one because you don't have a lot of sales, you don't have a lot of money. How do you afford to pay anybody? You're kind of that middle level and you're starting to get successful and you're feeling busy. You're still doing, all the work. Can you really take some money aside and pay for an assistant? And then, of course, team leads, people that are doing, a large number of deals, you need an assistant. So the two things we'll talk about, well, they kind of go hand in hand. One is, don't do the $10 an hour work. If you're still creating and printing flyers for your open house or your house, you're doing $10 an hour work. And worse yet, you're doing it so you don't actually have to work. And I know a lot of people get mad at me at that, but it's the reality of it. A lot of agents like to putz around with their website, print flyers, do all this easy work, and then they don't have to prospect or get out and shake hands and meet people. This is a face-to-face, belly-to-belly business. If you're sitting in an office creating a flyer, you're doing $10 an hour work, and that's what you're worth. What you want to be doing is you want to be doing the $200, $300 an hour work, which is face-to-face, showing homes, listing presentations, contracts, doing the things that matter. So let's kind of go back to the first part when I mentioned the 3 levels. So if you're brand new, you're probably going to do a lot of it yourself. The first thing I would recommend for a newer agent or lower producer is talk to your company. I mean, your company should have a transaction coordinator. So when you do get a deal, you're not spending time making copies, uploading it. When you do get a listing, you're not spending time putting it in the MLS and doing things. Pay somebody some money and let them do it, then you go out and work. Now, I didn't say pay them so that you can go home and watch Oprah. I'm talking about pay them so that you can get out there and meet people. That middle of the road, you're starting to do really well. You're closing in on 6 figures or more in the Phoenix area, because that's a lot. Now it's time to probably look at an assistant. You could start full-time. Maybe you know somebody that would be good as a paper shuffler, can create a flyer, can hit print for you. Part-time, full-time, that's kind of a discussion you'd want to have maybe with your broker. I know, like with us, when people come in, that's one of the first things we talk about is, do you have anybody that's doing your marketing or your transaction work? And how can we help you with that? So you may end up beginning with a 15, 20 hours a week. But the more they do for you, the more money you're going to make if you go to work. And then, of course, a successful agent, you're working your butt off. You could be working 6, 7 days a week. You're still doing everything. Take some of that. I mean, in the Phoenix market, 25, 30 grand starting pay for a decent transaction / I can hit print for a flyer, a person. If you're making 140, 150,000, that 30 grand will free you up to do more, as well as give you quality of life back. So I hope this is helpful. It's something that a lot of agents don't think about. They just keep grinding and keep doing. But if you truly want to be successful, the only thing an agent should be doing is lead conversion, showing homes, listing homes, negotiating contracts, and get out of the way and let somebody else that may even be better than you do that kind of work. So if any questions, reach out to us, make comments below. We're happy to help any way we can. Look forward to next week and number 5 coming up.